all right. It's the weekend. Let's kick this shindig.
It's a war with a Z. INFO-WARZ.com.
Yes, thank you, big voice guy. INFO-WARZ, wars with a Z.com.
Just another day on the front line, forced to apologize. Being who I am, but you better run. I'm standing back, all this wasted time, feeling like a landmine. You know where I can run, I'm feeling dangerous.
My intern Jimmy sends me videos. We watch the videos. We stitch the videos.
Hey, you learned a new word.
Yeah, proud of me, aren't you? We stitch the videos and then we comment on the videos. We bring you what is real, what is not real, what is good, what is not good, what is fake, and what is not fake. That's what we do. INFO-WARZ, wars with a Z.com. So much going on right now in the news. Oh, just one thing after another. It's so fun to watch the news. Every time you open up the X, there's something new, and you go, where did that come from?
I know, that's what I do all day. I really don't go to X. I go to TikTok, and there's always something new on the TikTok.
Yeah, Jimmy, so kick us off with something you found me, something I will like. Not that. Turn the fucking music off. Thank you.
That's a good way to start the show off. You start yelling already, and I didn't do anything. I was just playing intro music, and you yelled at me before we even started the show.
Because the music kept going on and on and on. Just give me the frickin' video.
You can hurt me? No.
Just start over again.
Oh, you think you can hurt me? No. A year and a half ago, I had a situationship with a man from Texas who basically told me to come down for his veterans wedding. I bought flight tickets. One day he asked me, he's like,
oh my God.
26 minutes go by, radio silence. I respond, it's purple.
Why is she talking so fast?
I think she's on the cocaine.
That's what it is.
Later on, he canceled the trip and pretty much ghosted me and then got back together with his ex. Shout out to you. I bet you got a pink wobbity wop.
She spoke too fast. That was like the fastest story ever about anything, so I couldn't follow it. So I guess I'm just going to have to say next.
I just think that men that wear big, bulky jewelry and stuff like that look so tacky.
Boss, I told you, all the jewelry you wear, it looks gawky and stupid. You gotta listen to her.
I'm not going to listen to her. She's got a huge butterfly necklace on. What the hell does she know? She's talking about my necklaces being big, thick, and gaudy? I'm Italian. We're born with these. The minute we come out, instead of the doctor papping you on the ass, the doctor puts a necklace on you, a ring, and he goes, go, be free, go. That's what happens. That's where we get these from. We get this and we get rings. That's what we get as kids. Hey, Jimmy, we are 1 week away. That reminds me, big stupid necklaces. That reminds me, the Super Bowl is coming up in 1 week. Kansas City Chiefs against the Eagles fly. Who do you think's going to win?
Well, I put a big bet on the Eagles because I think the Eagles are going to win. Hands down, because they got Saquon Barkley, and he can really run, and I think he's going to win. And it's his birthday on the Super Bowl, so I think he's going to run like 9,000 yards in one game, and he's going to win the game all by himself.
Well, I think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win, so I think that's a bad bet. You don't have any money, Jimmy. You shouldn't be betting when you don't have any money.
Yeah, but I won a couple of dollars because I bet on the Eagles last time, so I'm just taking that money and parlaying it into the Super Bowl.
That's a big word for you, Jimmy. Good for you. So, yeah, you're going to lose because the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win. Patrick Mahomes is going to get another ring, and then we got to hear about it for another year about how great the Kansas City Chiefs are.
Hey, sir, do you know who's going to be playing the Super Bowl halftime show?
Yeah, hold on, let me think. Rapper, Kendrick Lamar.
Ah, you got it right. Wow. I was surprised. I would have waged a bet on that. But I bet you don't know who is going to be his special guest with him.
Eminem.
No.
What's that guy's name? Drake.
No, that's definitely not going to happen. He don't like Drake.
Oh, I know who it is. It's Scissor. Scissor's going to be his special guest.
It's not Scissor. It's SZA. SZA. That's how you say it. Oh my God, you're old.
It's not Scissor.
SZA. SZA.
Scissor.
SZA.
So the whole time I've been telling people it's Scissor and Kendrick Lamar, they laugh at me behind my back.
If they're under the age of 50, yeah, they laugh behind your back because you say Scissor, and that's not right.
Well, why wouldn't you name your kid Scissor? Why would you name your kid SZA? When I don't, Scissor is much easier. That's a word I use pretty much every day in my language, Scissor. So just name yourself Scissor.
Oh my God, you're so old. You probably can't even name one Scissor. Oh, you almost did it. You almost got me to say Scissor. I bet you can't name one SZA song.
And you know what, Jimmy? You would be 100% right, because I do not know one Scissor song. Does she do songs about cutting things and stuff like that? Because if she does, I have no idea.
I can't believe you don't know a SZA song. You might as well just not watch the halftime and just watch the football game and then go pee or poo or something during the halftime, because you're going to be really bored.
I'll watch it just because we do this stupid show, and I'll have to come back on Monday and talk about the halftime with Scissor and Kendrick Lamar, and I'll still be confused, I think, even then.
I stopped at my local Publix, and when I go in, there's this man, and he's kind of lurking.
Uh-oh, he's a lurking man in the Publix.
And then lurking at the baskets. And when I went to grab a basket, kind of
Creeper was creeping.
a little closer, too close for comfort. Anyways, I walk over to the bakery, just ignore it, walk over to the bakery and run into an old friend of mine, and we're chit-chatting.
Mm-hmm.
So we're chit-chatting, and I see this guy in the bakery, and I see him keep going in the bakery, and I keep seeing him in the bakery.
He's a bakery creeper.
Well, us ladies run into each other in a Publix bakery, and, it's going to be a minute. So 10 minutes into our chit-chat.
He's like, I want to creep on this old broad, but she just flaps her jaws. Da with the other old broad. It's two old broads in Publix. I can't wait.
He's still there in the bakery with nothing in his basket, just keeps walking past us with his phone.
Because you probably have the last box of Cheerios. Honey Nut.
Back and forth. So finally,
She probably has Lucky Charms, and she took the last one, and he's like, I want those Lucky Charms, so I'm going to wait for her to turn away.
I said to her, I said, is this guy watching us? He's been in the bakery with us the whole time we're talking. She goes, yeah, I noticed that. And as soon as we both said that, he puts his basket down and leaves the store. I'm just saying, maybe he changed his mind, but it's
He changed his mind about what, shopping?
a little suspect.
Maybe he didn't like the cakes. Maybe he didn't like the pies. Maybe he didn't think the bread was fresh.
So-
Now he's going to leave. The world doesn't revolve around you, old broad. It doesn't revolve around you. There's other people in the world.
Just heighten my
Oh,
awareness
God.
to my
There's cameras in the Publix.
Surroundings.
Just go get a manager. He did nothing to. He didn't even talk to you. He didn't even breathe in your direction.
So y'all, all I'm saying is be sure you're paying attention to your surroundings. You never know.
Yeah, she's making a good point, because women do get hurt, and you don't know.
No, this guy didn't do anything.
What's going on? I mean, that could have been a simple, literally, he changed his mind and left the store.
Because he didn't find the right pie.
She noticed the same thing, but we just, being
Because two old broads just flapping her
I don't know,
jaw
try
in the frozen section.
control, you just don't.
How you doing? I've been doing fine. How you doing? I'm doing. How's your son? Oh
It
my
should have
God!
hit me early before it did. It shouldn't have taken 10
Nothing hit you.
minutes
You didn't even pay attention
for
to
me to be
you. Not every man pays attention to
aware
you.
that this person was basically circling us.
Okay, you got the low cut shirt on where I can see the top of your boobs. That's why.
Is what I'm getting to. So, y'all, be aware.
Okay, I'm aware if a guy's creeping on me.
Hey, it's Glamham, and it's definitely with a heavy heart that I make this video. This will be a part 1 because I have a lot of information.
This is the thing when bad things happen in the world. All these people come out, all these investigators that we had no idea they were investigators, but now they're professional investigators, and they're going to investigate what happened. They're not, the president. They're not, intelligence. They're not FBI. But you know what? They're going to tell you what they know because they've been doing their freaking research, and they're brilliant, and they're going to tell you exactly what happened because they did research on the YouTube.
First thing I want you to do is look how long the collision alert is going off.
Yeah, 14 seconds.
Now, air traffic control would have seen this.
Not if he was not a good air traffic controller, he wouldn't.
Look how many seconds that collision alert
All
is
right.
going.
Are you a professional air traffic controller? Are you a pilot? No, I don't think so.
Less than 30 seconds before the crash, an air traffic controller asked the helicopter if it had the arriving plane in sight.
There was a lot of planes in sight.
The controller made
All right, Jimmy, give me another video. Make this a good one.
I know I'm about to humiliate myself on the internet, and I might regret posting this, but in a week, and I can't stop crying.
Because you're a woman.
I went to dinner with my in-laws.
All right.
She went to dinner with her in-laws, and now she's crying, sir. Be nice to her.
And my, partner went to the bathroom, and I was just sitting there, and they started talking about Trump and all the policies he's enacting, and
That would have been a perfect time for you to learn about how great the president is.
deportation and how he's going to make this country amazing again.
Yes.
And I started to try to disassociate. I think they asked me questions. I just couldn't. I was just texting my partner, please come back.
Peen. There's actual urine coming out of my wiener right now. I can't come back. You can deal with my parents for 15 seconds. You'll be okay.
Please come back. And
These are actual liberal tears.
Sir, you gotta be considerate and then listen to her story. And she is crying and she's cute. So she's cute and crying, you gotta listen.
as soon as I got home, my mom asked me, my face was all red and puffy. I come in and my mom asks me,
They talked about Trump.
oh, what's wrong?
Oh, God, they talked about Trump.
And I tell her nothing. Nothing's wrong.
Okay.
My mom has told me she's glad I look like my dad, because that means I don't have to be a part of this.
She could go to California. And with these liberal tears, she could put out the fire.
Don't say it, sir. Don't say put out the fires.
She could put out the fires with her liberal tears. And Gavin Newsom would welcome her with open arms and say, bring those liberal tears in here and you can help put out the fire.
So there have definitely been times that I've not told guys that I'm trans at all, and it's when I've never wanted to see them again.
That's not a good idea.
If
I think you need to put that on your dating profile, and you need to tell them as soon as they show up for the date. Hey, you go up to them, you talk like a woman, kind of like what you're doing now. Hey, thanks for coming to pick me up. I have a wiener, by the way. See, that's what you got to do. So he can have a chance to run very quickly, far, far, far away.
I want to see them again, I will tell them.
No, you can't say that.
But I think if
Yes,
there's
I
no
can.
spark, you don't need to know. And sometimes I will tell guys beforehand. Sometimes I
I think Trump is wrong.
won't.
No, Trump is right. There is only two genders.
Well, what do you think she is?
That's a dude.
You kind of need to suss it. Like, you can
That's a dude.
tell if a guy's going to be accepting off the bat, or there are some guys who they need to see you in person before they can be, like, accepting.
No, if you're a dude, then I don't need to see
And
you
some
in
guys
person.
will never accept you, and that has nothing to do with you. It's just,
Yeah, it's because you got a wiener.
Don't be surprised if random things starts happening to you after looking at this video. Over the next 7 days, one or more of the following will happen to you.
Jimmy, this is a future seer. She's going to tell you your future.
I don't want to know my future. It's future's scary. I only want to know my past.
You know your past. What is she going to tell you about your past? She got nothing to tell. She's going to tell you your future, so you know in the future what you have to do.
These are all confirmations that you're on the right track, the right path with this thing called life. The universe, it sends us some.
Yeah, she's quoting Prince. Electric word, life, that means forever. That's a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you,
It's something else. The afterlife. Afterworld. Or something.
every day. Are you paying attention? Over the next 7 days, your spirit team will send you just one red single rose.
a red what?
A caboose.
A neon green car will pass you by. There's going to be a gentleman wearing black pants and white shirt. He's going to hold open a door for you.
Uh-oh. Boss is wearing a black pants and a white shirt. He never holds the door open for anybody because he don't like people.
She got what I'm wearing right, but she got what I do is wrong.
You will see the number 14 on someone's shirt.
Yes, because Gainwell, who plays for the Eagles, he is number 14. So I almost guarantee you're going to see number 14 on somebody's shirt.
I see that you will be gifted $25. Make sure you show gratitude.
You gonna give me $25?
No. I don't give you any money. You're an intern.
Big test of it all. You're going to be at a gas station, maybe a store. There's going to be a person.
There's going to be a person.
Man or woman.
A man or a woman.
Yeah, because it's only the two genders we have now.
Right. So you're going to be at a gas station and there's going to be a man or woman there. Believe it or not. You listening?
Wearing a gray jacket.
Wearing a gray jacket. What are the odds?
This person will ask you to purchase them something to drink.
Like a beer?
They will not ask you for any money. Purchase them something to drink. If you are able to, do as such. Your biggest reward is on the other side of purchasing that person something to drink.
I think I'm going to go to the Circle K and put on a gray jacket and just ask for drinks all day if people saw this TikTok, and they'll give me drinks and then they'll think they did something good, and then I'll just get a bunch of drinks and then I'll be happy.
Think that's a good idea, Jimmy.
You will hear an owl hoot. You will not see this owl. You will just hear this owl hoot.
Listen, Jimmy.
I heard it. I heard the owl.
See, she's correct.
This is a sign that there's a major transformation, major spiritual awakening heading your way.
Listen, Jimmy.
Oh, that really freaks me out. I hear it. Now it's in my left earphone. Hey, sir, did you know that Don Henley was future teller?
Don Henley. He's a psychic like that lady?
Yeah, I was listening to Don Henley the other day. Have you ever heard of Don Henley?
No, Jimmy, I've never heard of Don Henley. Is he related to Scissor?
It's SZA, by the way, and Don Henley was he was in this band called the Eagles. They have nothing to do with the Eagles football team. I thought it was the Eagles football team singing, but they have really, really good music, and they kind of sound country and rock.
Jimmy, I know who the Eagles are. I know who Don Henley is. I don't know who Scissor is.
SZA!
I don't know who SZA is, but I know who Don Henley is.
Oh, well, he was a future teller, and he could see the future because I was listening to a song, Dirty Laundry. You ever heard that song?
Yes, I've heard that song.
And there's a line in that song where he's a future teller because he talks about a bubble-headed bleach blonde comes on at 5, and she talks about the plane crash.
Forget the bubble-headed bleach blonde comes on at 5. She can tell you about the plane crash with a gleam in her eye. It's interesting when people die. Give us dirty laundry.
Oh my God, I gotta go lay down. Oh wow, I didn't know. I didn't even realize that. Good one, Jimmy.
So now you know who Don Henley is?
I know who Don Henley is.
And the Eagles have nothing to do with the Philadelphia Eagles football team. They're not the same thing, so don't get it confused.
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy.
Hustle hard, hustle every single day.